Probably 2 or 3 times a year, I have to do this right here. With what people call boundaries. Look. I hope everybody having a blessed day, first of all. And if you're not one of these people, I'm not talking to you. You don't have to respond, okay? I just have to get this out to all of the new Facebook friends or people that I have accepted on Facebook. Let me set a couple of boundaries. Stay out of my inbox. I'm on Facebook just like y'all on Facebook. I'm Facebook friends with y'all just like it. Don't come in my inbox looking for shit. I don't care if you wrote a play. I don't care if you wrote a book. I don't care if your little cousin Pookie is a rapper. I'm not, that's not my job to promote or whatever. Learn how to do business the right way and stop looking for the hookup. Stop trying to connect something to something and something to somebody. That's what people have managers and agents for. I don't talk to nobody. The only people I talk to, if that phone call or that email come from ICM Agency or my manager, Alan Nevins. Stay your ass out. I don't care if you the Qs. You don't want shit. The Grand Boss List got my number. And George Smith got my number. I got 2 bros that I deal with on stuff. Don't, cause we wear the same Greek letters, cause we Facebook friends and y'all got people asking y'all, hey, you think you can ask Rick? The answer is no. If anybody asks you to ask Ricky, the answer is no. I can't connect you to nothing. If I have did something for you or have helped you with something or have shared something for you to help you promote you, you're not entitled to anything else. One thing I can say about black people, we are the race of what else can you do for me? What can you, since you did this, let me figure out how can I take advantage of our friendship and ask you for something else. We are the race of something else. And then the minute you do something nice for somebody, if I am nice enough to do something, then you feel entitled and you have the nerve to ask for something else. You understand? I love the bros. I love all my Facebook friends, all my high school classmates. Don't, whatever you got going on, if it ain't coming through ICM or Alan Nevins, no, you're not finna enter my life. Half of y'all have folks that come in my face, shit, they be asking for shit, don't even have, we need you to do, don't even have the shit together. Then I end up being on the planning committee. Now I got to be bothered with you every day to help you get your shit together. So, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of my inbox. Don't come in here asking for nothing. If you're a friend of mine, if anybody asks you, hey, I know you know Rick, I'll be talking to everybody on here. The answer is no. So no, I'm not gonna go in his inbox. I'm not gonna ask him for anything. I deal who I wanna deal with. I buy from who I wanna buy from on my own. Don't bother me. Tell that goddamn ass no. The answer is no. It's a complete sentence that warrants no explanation. I have to say it. If I have to do this 2 or 3 times, stay your ass out of my inbox. You can say good morning on here. You can say good morning on whatever I post or whatever. You ain't got to go in the inbox to say good morning and have these little sidebar conversations. And don't text, if you got my cell number, don't text me about nothing that I talk about on Facebook. Put it all right here. All right here. It's good enough. I think it's called departmentalize or compartmentalize, one of them. Put it all right here. You know? So you can say I'm mean, I'm crazy, oh yeah, that's what black people love to do to you. When you set boundaries, they love to label you. They love to diagnose you when they don't have no degree and they're not qualified to diagnose nobody. He's crazy, he's mean, he's bipolar. I don't read books. Don't send me no books. I don't read plays. Don't send it to me. And now I'm obligated to read something, and now that puts you in my life. You know, so yeah, oh yeah, I said that, Nelvin. Black people is the race of something else. My grandmother taught me, man, I clash with people that don't have good home training and common sense and common courtesy. My grandmama taught me, and I'm gonna be honest about something, man. Steve Harvey, man, that motherfucker cussed me out one day. And I know better. And he was absolutely right. I'm so damn glad he cursed me out. I think about that every week. He said, I'll never forget, I was blowing his phone up about something. That nigga picked up the phone and called me. He said, look, nigga, he said, I already got your radio show. I done put you on the Kings of Comedy. He said, what the fuck else you want from me? How dare you ask me for something else? Because everything I did, I didn't have to do that. Man, he hung up in my damn face. When I tell you, I sat my ass down and reflected and said to myself, he is absolutely right. That was 15 years ago. I will never forget it. He cussed my ass out. And that was the best cuss out I ever had in my life. And I have a clear understanding what my friendship, fraternityship, and relationship is with Steve and other people. Somebody nice enough to do anything for you. You don't ask people for shit else. The nerve of you. If your pastor bless you, if somebody, you don't, my grandmama taught me, you do not go back to the well. You don't go back to the well. Somebody do one thing for you. Don't ever let people do shit. People will bless you if you stop asking. I be on Facebook, I be saying, well, okay, this is such and such. They went to my high school. They having this event. I hit that inbox and say, hey, how can I help? What is your cash app? I want to donate to your cause. I'll do it on my own. Real talk. Real talk. What up, Malcolm? But I just want to say that. And I say that out of love. And if that's mean, and if that's mean to you, then I'm just mean. That's mean to you. To everybody else, to everybody that's educated, and everybody that got good home training, it's called a boundary. Pastor Brian said on here, help from me is not eternal. I love that kind of wisdom. I'm telling y'all, everybody that's on here, you learn to tell people no. Because one of the things, you know what we don't talk about? I'm going to get real deep right here. Here's what, dog, I appreciate you too. Here's what we don't talk about. Before you jump up and if a family member, church member, friend, frat brother, sorority sister, cousin, whatever, ask you for something, before you say yes, what I want you to do is think about what comes with the yes. What comes with the yes? Because it ain't just yes. Because if you asking me a question or whatever, then I give you an answer. Is it just that? Or is other stuff tied to the yes? Give you an example. My daughter, hey, can my friend come over here and spend a night? So when I asked my daughter, I said, well, tell me, what does that look like? Okay, if you're going to go to Walmart and meet your friend and pick them up and then bring her back to the house, then your friend can spend the night. But if your friend parents got to come over here and drop her off and come in and I got to talk to them and I got to become your friend's parents just because y'all friends, and now y'all ain't, my son 30 years old, and one of his friend's parents, him and his friend that came to spend the night ain't even friends no more. And I'm still getting text messages from these folks, and they just in my life like we friends, and we not friends. Just because that kid came over here and spent the night one time, and I'm tied to these people for the rest of my life. I'm cool with who I went to high school with and who I go to church with, and probably about 20 frat brothers Malcolm, you included. George Smith, the Grand Bachelors, Bishop Joseph Walker, and probably about 15, 17 more. I be telling man, y'all get on up off out of my inbox. So stop sending me stuff in my inbox, right? My agency is ICM. Don't get comfortable because we Facebook friends and I get off the air and I got 15 goddamn messages every day. I'm not gonna read all that shit. All these long ass letters and long ass messages and proposals. That's not the way you do business. What they say in church, do not some things, do all things decent and in order. If I got friends that celebrities that say, hey, who's your manager? Who I need to call? I need to speak to your manager. And then my friend that's a singer, rapper, whatever, he'll text me the manager information, and I have my manager call his manager, and I go through proper procedures and do business the right way. Rickey Smiley, your Facebook friend, or your cousin, uncle, classmate, whatever, this is not your hookup on here for you to come in that inbox and ask for it. Shit. And I mean it. Stay out of my inbox. And how y'all doing? How your mama doing? Y'all good? So I hope y'all, I'm not saying that just for me, I hope y'all learn something from that. If you set boundaries or whatever and don't get outside of that your little box right there, man, you can keep your life real simple. Because when you start agreeing to stuff and start saying yes to stuff, you get tied up with stuff, and now you got to be bothered with something all day that don't benefit you. Now, if you want to help somebody, you need to go into it with the understanding of what you're helping with and how much you're going to help and how much of your time is it going to take up, right? Right? So, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm friends with who I'm friends with, and when I see my friends, we see each other. Don't put that pressure on me. Coming in here putting all that pressure on somebody and whatever, because it's uncomfortable to say no sometimes because it's awkward. Then the relationship become awkward. So why put me in a position where I got to say no to you and then now it's awkward between us? Because I already know it's going to be awkward. Because what black person you know that got a good attitude and don't respect no? Name 5 off the top of your head real quick with a good attitude and respect no and ain't going to feel no kind of way after you tell them no. Name 5. You can't. Most people just be in their feelings like that. Do all things decent and in order and govern yourselves accordingly. According to what? According to what the understanding is. That's why they also say out of all you're getting, get an understanding. And after you get an understanding, govern yourself accordingly to the understanding. So here's the understanding. Stay out my motherfucking inbox. There you go. Hey. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm hosting the Black Music Honors on tomorrow. They went through the agency. They called my manager. I'm hosting the Black Music Honors tomorrow, and I'm trying to see. I want to give a big shout out to Kayla Booth. She's an awesome stylist. She's from Birmingham. One of the best hairdressers, just crossed Delta Sigma Theta. She's a Sarah. She's really cool and loving, a great mentee, and somebody that just needed a chance, and somebody that's going to be very rich one day. That's moved to Birmingham. Her and her daughter got married and just doing well. Opened up a beauty shop at her house. Shout out to her. I can't wait. I love her work, and she's just awesome to work with. And she's a true professional to be 28, 29, however old she is, but she got me together. So, no, I'm not wearing that with that. So she got my little suit. I'm gonna hit him up, boy. I'm gonna preach tomorrow, boy. I'm finna preach. Tell y'all something, you ain't got to spend no money on no stuff. I done had these shoes for years. I'm gonna show y'all something. See these right here? These are some nice, classy, I bought these at the consignment store for $150. Everybody else probably paid $600-700 for their Gucci shoes. I bought these for like $150 from the consignment store. Let me tell you something. And one of the stores that I love H&M, and the way she do it, I love how she shop, because she just don't have to get everything out of a high-end store. She'll go and pick up pieces. Like, see, look at this right here. So I just have to, have different looks. Look at this. $39.99, but look how nice this is. Turtleneck. This is up for the people that like fashion. But look at this though. See, bust that right there. Throw that hat in there. Keep it simple. And yeah, it's a consignment store in Dallas, Texas, right across the street from Valley View Mall. That's where I got. That's where they get. That's where they get that wake up call from. Hey, look, I'm gonna show you something. I got some shoes from the consignment store. I'm about to blow y'all damn mind when I show y'all this. I got these shoes from the consignment store for $75. Look. See that? $75. I'm not making this up. I'm gonna tell you something. I got some. I think I got these on sale for like. And I've had these shoes right here over probably 12 years. Look at these. Yep, they like $750 in the store. Man, listen, if you ever go to Dallas, Texas, find them consignment stores. 'Cause that's where them old rich people, they die and they take all their shit down to the consignment stores because the kids don't be wanting. And you can find you some nice, super nice stuff in the consignment store. And you just don't have to spend money. You can wear top of the line stuff and shop like you at H&M or something or whatever. Don't I have a wonderful career or whatever? I'm just glad that I'm past that stage of you think you're supposed to go to the high-end store and buy everything. Man, I be looking for a bargain. I get excited about saving money and not spending money, because if I'm gonna spend some money, it's gonna have something to do with getting to the Bahamas or something to do with a boat on the ocean. And that's it. But clothes, I'm 50. I'm at an age, I'm just really not trying to impress nobody. You know what I mean? I like to look nice on TV or whatever, so I look nice on TV and, I got all my little TV stuff. That's my Alpha Phi Alpha jacket. My Phi Beta Sigma jacket. So, look at this right here. Got a good deal on this somewhere. This a nice ass suit coat right here. And that's Cavalli. Look at that. Yeah, shut up, Nelvin. Tell you, man, you don't have to spend a lot of money to look good. You know, a lot of times you just put pieces and then go buy you some fake jewelry. Like when you wearing your little stuff or whatever. Man, look, boy. You go get you. Look at that. But you go get you a fake chain and throw that baby around a turtleneck and they think you doing it. And you doing it, but just in case somebody snatch that bitch, nigga, they can't get a large piece for that motherfucker. I just want to show y'all that. I'm excited about tomorrow. We're doing a socially distanced television taping. So I'm going to go and tape my little part. And it's going to air, I think, me and LaToya Luckett. So I'm going to get off the air and drive to Nashville. And make it happen. And that's it. That is it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Have a blessed day. I got to pack because I go to bed early. But thank y'all for watching. Peace. Make sure y'all watch the Black Music Honors. It's going to be a great show this year. So excited. Hey, what up? What y'all doing? Y'all good? I hope y'all having a blessed day. I hope that it's been a long week. I hope this damn election didn't stress everybody out. I'm not fussing or going off of anything, and I don't care if you think that I am. I just have to say, I always wanted to have a conversation with a lot of our professionals out there, people that's got their own business and stuff, man. And I'd be happy for folks that got their own business, and I'd be low key supporting black businesses and stuff or whatever. And I don't be wanting nothing. I don't be wanting nothing for free. I love to pay for my stuff, you know, because I just don't like to feel obligated or whatever. You know, if I buy your products, your clothes, or whatever, I like to pay for my stuff because I really support you, because I want you to make money. I don't need a discount or to get in the concert for free, because I'm really coming to support you like I support you and I believe in you. That's why I spend my money to support you. If I see you got you a business on Facebook or whatever, you know, I'm looking to figure out, okay, let me spend some money over here. Here goes somebody that's really trying to have their own business. Let me, you know, show some support. For example, Michelle's Sir. I don't buy Aunt Jemima or Log Cabin or Alaga or whatever anymore. It's a black lady out of Chicago. She got her own syrup. It's called Michelle's Syrup. And I'm talking real funny because I got my retainer in. Damn it. Shit. Fuck it. It won't come out. I really support her business, you know, and I order in bulk. I order off Amazon. Sometimes I order directly. I really believe in entrepreneurs and seeing people do their thing and have their own businesses and watching people grow or whatever. I love, because I'm a consumer as well. You know, I like barbecue. I like certain things, and I believe in supporting black businesses, and I never ask for anything for free. I don't ask for discounts. With that being said, I be trying to do business. I would do more business, and I'm sure a lot of professionals that's on here that's consumers. What up, George? That deal with black businesses, and I have to be honest, it's not always a pleasant experience. The thing about it is, I just love professionalism. That's the way I was taught. My Uncle Bruce, Anthony Smiley, my granddad, I watched them. My granddaddy had his lawn care business or whatever. And, we used to do people yards over in Mountain Brook. Used to go and help my granddad cut grass. My cousin Nicholas and, my uncle Bruce or whatever. And I just watched my grandfather show up on time, exchange money, thank the people, quietly show up, crank the lawnmower up, do the yard, blow the stuff off, put all the tools back or load the tools back in the truck and quietly leave. My granddaddy never asked for water. We wasn't allowed to ask for water. We bought our own water. And I have to tell you, I have to say this. My experience dealing with us and or whatever is not great a lot. I be really want to spend money. One of the biggest things, when I first bought my house, I used to have, we started out cutting our own grass. I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you just the difference. When Brandon went off to college, after Malik, them, all them started getting busy with basketball. I'm traveling all the time. I couldn't maintain the property. I had to hire some people. So you get black people come, and I've had 3 people that I use, black folks, when I was renting over in Atlanta, over there working, when I had my little spot, 15 years ago in Dallas, show up late, don't show up on time, ringing the doorbell, hey man, can I have some water? Hey man, look man, can I use your bathroom? Hey, y'all got something to drink in there? Blow your phone up. Not incorporated, blow your damn phone up for the money, and you got to come in contact with them and got to deal with them now. I want to be on the inside of the house taking care of business, but you ringing the doorbell because you want your money for cutting the grass instead of being incorporated and allowing the business manager to pay you and send you a check to such and such lawn service incorporated, right? When I was living in Winewood, I had a guy come out to do some work, and he bought his damn kids. And it's like, I was so mad. I said, well, come back if you can't. No, man, I just want to show my kids, man, your house. Show my kids, man, like, I don't understand. Like, I'm really trying to get you to just really do this work and paying you good money to do the work. And you show up with your damn kids. What if one of your damn kids fall in the swimming pool and drown? I'm liable for it. I don't understand. What is it about black folks? Let's take professionalism out. Not even Thanksgiving dinner. Sunday dinner. What is it about our race that think it's okay to bring somebody to your house without telling you? Why is how, in a roundabout way? Oh yeah, that's just Peanut. He ride with me. Somebody spent a lot of money with you, and you bring somebody that they don't know, or a child, to someone else's house that's paying you and giving you an opportunity without having that conversation with them and giving them a choice to say yay or nay. And I've been dealing with this shit 25 years. But I just be believing in us, you know. I be like, the damn Latino brothers come and cut the damn grass, and damn, they come so damn early, and by the time you wake up and wash your face and brush your teeth, they gone, and you can go sit on the porch and enjoy your yard. And we'll show up in the middle of the day when you using the yard. We out there throwing the football with the kids and the grandkids, and you showed up with your lawnmower and you late. You were supposed to come this morning, and then now somebody got to listen to all that shit that I don't be wanting to hear all, yeah, man, oh man, oh man, don't nobody be giving a fuck about none of that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care. I don't care to listen to you about why you came at noon. Cause I got shit on my mind and shit that I'm doing and I'm trying to figure out and what I'm thinking about. I don't care about your problems. I'm giving you an opportunity and paying you to show up at a certain time to come and cut the grass or paint the house or do what you say you was going to do at the time you said you was going to do it. And y'all talented too. Talented. Can cook your ass off. Can paint your ass off. Can manicure your ass off. But man, people have to deal with some of the unprofessionalism that come with your talent. I promise to God, man, when I be on tour with Mark Lawrence, I promise to God I'm the first one there. I'm always the first one there. Mark Lawrence and them don't have to look for me. When I was opening up for the Kings of Comedy, man, I had to sit in a damn chair in the lobby and wait for Steve Harvey to come down the escalator. I was ready to go. I got my ass in that limousine, and I slid my ass all the way to the front, back to back with the driver, and I did not make eye contact with Steve or his bodyguard, and we frat brothers, and we've been knowing each other for years, and I knew to keep my damn mouth shut and speak when spoken to. Where's the discipline? Where's the professionalism with y'all multi-talented asses? But just that lack of professionalism that I just can't fucking stand. I can't stand unprofessionalism. I'm talking about, man, all of this baggage and all of this shit that come with me trying to support your business and put money in your pocket. Where is all of this? Trying to spread it out. I get paid. I go and do a comedy show, make my money. I want to bless your business where you can keep going and feed your family. Now, why you gonna make me deal? Why can't you make it easy for me to bless you? Why? Why somebody even have to sit down and have a conversation with you about certain stuff? That's uncomfortable for me. I got to take time out of my day to sit down and explain to you about being professional and why certain things is not okay. And and I tell you, man, as black people, we have an answer for everything. We got an explanation for every goddamn thing. And don't nobody care. An excuse is building bridges to nowhere, creating monuments of nothingness, tools used by the incompetent. And everybody don't start out or grow up professional, but goddamn, once somebody tell you, my nigga, get it, jump on it. I got sent home one night for being dressed wrong for a comedy show. And I tell this story all the time, and I know y'all tired of me telling this story. Man, my feelings were so fucking hurt because I was young and didn't know no better, but I knew how to suck that shit up. Listen to this story. And I'm just talking about this is why a lot of us don't grow. Because, yes, sometimes correction gonna hurt your feeling when your mama beat your ass. That's called correction. The prison is called the Department of Corrections. Correct. This retainer, see this? Retainers, they hurt, but they correct the smile. I had an overbite, so I had to wear these to correct the smile, right? So, listen to this. Steve Harvey comes in the dressing room. He said, hey, man, I know you like jogging suits. And this when the comedy club was on Green Springs, across from the movie theater. It was way before the Stardome, the old comedy club. He said, hey, that's a nice jogging suit. People paid $30 to see us tonight. You can't wear that jogging suit tomorrow. I'm Steve Harvey. I need you to dress better. He 10 years older than me. You know what I said? I said, yes, sir, I apologize. It won't happen again. I was crushed on the inside, but I had to show that, because don't nobody have to say shit to you. Bruce, he could have went and told the comedy club owner, and comedy club owner said, hey, Rick, I'm just going to pay you, and I'll put somebody else on the show tomorrow. A lot of comedians, they don't say shit to you. You just fired, and you don't know why and what happened. He said, let me tell you what Steve Harvey said. I wrote about this in my book. He said, I'm going to let you introduce me tonight, but tomorrow, come dress better. I said, yes, sir. I went on stage when the middle act came off, and I said, are you ready for your headliner? They were like, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Cleveland, Ohio, you seen him on Showtime at the Apollo. Give it up and show your love for Steve Harvey. I'll never forget it. For the Love of Money came on by Queen Latifah off the New Jack City soundtrack. Anybody that was at the comedy club back in those days, Wednesday night at the comedy club, the midnight show, all black people, that shit was turned. Boom, boom, bum, 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 bum. That damn comedy club was rocking. Steve Harvey comes on stage, dap him up, give him five. I walk off stage. Listen to this part right here. I look back, crowd going crazy. Steve Harvey on stage. He was on Showtime at the Apollo. Sold out, big shit. I grabbed my fucking car keys and ran out of that comedy club because I was so nervous that I was going to get fired or whatever. But it wasn't even just about getting fired. This is about making the correction. I'm not motherfucking finna wait till tomorrow. Nigga, I'm finna do this shit right now. Right now. Tonight, nigga. I'm gonna show you that I really wanna be on this show and I really wanna work with you. I jumped in my white 1979 4-speed Toyota Corolla. Got on Green Springs. Made that damn left. Jumped on the highway. Got off at St. Vincent's, went flying down Claremont Avenue. I used to live in those apartments right across the street from the golf course. Ran in my damn apartment, found me a suit, put that damn suit on, shirt, tie. Didn't tie the tie up, just threw the tie around my neck, put the suit on, dress socks, dress shoes, put the belt on, ran back out there, jumped in my car. Flew down Claremont Avenue, jumped back on the highway, went all the way around, got back off on Green Springs, and made it all the way back to the comedy club. Running in there, tying up my tie. By the time I got in the door, it had been about 50 minutes. Steve Harvey was on stage. He was getting ready to come off. I almost missed it. He said, "Thank y'all, God bless y'all. My name's Steve Harvey. I'm out." Crowd going crazy. I showed up with a suit on. Just to say, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Steve Harvey. Thank y'all for coming out to the comedy club. We'll see you next time. God bless you. Peace. I didn't have to do no more comedy because you don't supposed to do no jokes after the headliner anyway. So when he came off, I said, "Thank you, good night." But listen to this. When I came back on that damn stage, he got me up, and I'll never forget it. He looked me up and down. He said, he kind of shook his head, and I went and closed the show. And when I got back to that dressing room, you know what he said to me? He said, "You serious? You serious? I'm going to help you." He said, "I'm going to help you." Every damn thing I got from my performances, my bookings, my radio show. He connected me with Cedric the Entertainer, and Eric Rohn started managing me. I went all over the country opening up for Cedric the Entertainer, and I was opening up for Steve. He got me on Showtime at the Apollo. They got me on Def Comedy Jam. All because my professionalism, and I was trying to show and prove myself that I was worthy of his time. He said, "Let's go." End up getting a radio show. And everything that I have, because, and Bruce Ayers taught me a lot, used to pull me in the office and talk to me a whole lot about professionalism, being quiet, being on time, dress nice, smell good, having a good show, showing up prepared, coming. I used to walk up in them. I drove up to St. Louis. Cedric the Entertainer had a little spot called Manning's. He used to do Ced's Backyard every Wednesday night. Local comedians. I drove up there 8 hours to St. Louis my sister let me use her car. She had one of them Mercuries that looked like a Ford Escort. I drove 8 hours to St. Louis, checked in the hotel, went and did the gig, got paid $400. And it was like a club like Platinum and it was like a club, niggas in there with jeans on, t-shirts, gold chains, sagging. I went in that bitch with a suit on with my briefcase, and I walked my ass up on that dance floor and did them damn jokes. I was the sharpest one in there and the funniest one in there. And Cedric the Entertainer and Eric Rohn, sales manager, and they called him Swanee, was like, "Man, you real professional and you real funny. Like where did you learn that? Why you got a suit on?" But yeah, I mean, you got a suit on. I like it. Yeah, Mark, you remember Manning's? Ced's Backyard, Wednesday night, St. Louis. I had drove all the way from Birmingham. He was like, "Yeah, we gonna help you." I went over to Eric Rohn's house, man, and signed a little contract. And man, they were sending me all over the country, man, hooked me up. I was doing college shows and just professionalism. I don't care if you do hair. Kayla Booth, you can follow Kayla Booth, came over here today. I called Kayla Booth yesterday. I said, "Kayla, I talked to the people that do the Black Music Honors. They say I need 3 looks for tomorrow." She had already came over here and put me together an outfit. I called her at the last minute. Man, I forgot all about it because I was doing so much other business today. I looked around, Kayla Booton showed up by herself with the outfits, laid the outfits on, argued with me because I don't like to try on clothes. No, run in there and try it on right quick so she don't be playing. She ain't even 30 years old, and she ain't never bought nobody over here. She ain't never not showed up on time. That's why she lived where she lived and got what she got. Pulled up this bitch, ain't even 30 years old, driving a Maserati. Got her shit. I love people like that. I love people like that. I'm talking about ain't gonna do a whole lot of talking, be in and out, throw them clothes down, running out the door because she got other shit to do. She ain't got time to talk to me. And I'm sharp, all my clothes packed. I get off the radio, I'm on my way to Nashville. Recording this thing with LaToya Lucky. Every time you did, man, listen. I'm finna bring this Peanut. I bought Peanut with me. He just hanging out. I had to bring him back because he can't even believe that I'm finna cut your hair. Now I gotta entertain this nigga. Now you done brought somebody to my house I don't know. What is it? What is it about being unprofessional? But just because I'm black and just because you black, you think that it's okay to do certain things. And we always love to do shit in a manipulative roundabout way. Oh yeah, we just brush it off. Like, that's not okay. It's not okay for you not to be on time and say when you come in and I'm paying you to do a job and you say you was gonna be at 8 o'clock. And then not only you don't come on time, you show up at 9:30 doing all of this extra talking about why you late. I got shit on my mind. I'm grieving. I'm in my feelings. My grandmama died 20 years ago around about this time in November. And then when them leaves turn a certain color, it be fucking with my mind. But now I got to listen to you and why you late. I'm an artist. I don't like it. And I only fuck with people that's professional. It's not okay. If you got to bring somebody, you need to notify the person and ask them, is it okay, so they can make a conscious decision. Don't ever show up with somebody and surprise somebody. People don't like surprise. People are all together stop fucking with you just because of that one time. You only get one time to make a first impression. So I'm just telling you. That little story, man, take it and use it. And learn how to be. You'll never be successful being the way. If you don't know how to be, you should ask somebody. You should find you a mentor, and you need to get with somebody that and figure out, okay, this person is doing all this and they got this. How did you get that? What did you have to do to get that? And what are some of the little things that got you to this point? And they'll lay it all out for you. They'll lay it out for you. But you got to be quiet and listen. Because another thing about us, man, we talk too much. We got an answer and an explanation for everything, and you ain't nowhere. Charmel Pines, thank you for your food. I support your business. Your food was good. I put most of that shit in the freezer. I pulled it out, let it unthaw, and microwave my meals. I lost weight. I absolutely love your professionalism. Gigi Holloman, your cakes. I love supporting you and supporting your business. I appreciate y'all. Y'all never feel entitled or whatever. I'm always thinking about y'all, watching your videos and praying for y'all. Carol, got these bomb ass salads and stuff that she make. My vinegar and cucumber salad she always make me and certain stuff. I cash up the minute she texts me. I cash up her money right then. Even if I don't get the food today, you're gonna have your money. That's how I love doing business with them. I got a lot of people in Birmingham I do business with and support. But I promise you, they the ones that's professional. So just take that. I ain't gonna talk too long. I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you watch this video again and just go back and think about commitment and professionalism and dedication. The last thing I'm gonna say, I want everybody that's watching this to please write this down. This is so important. I learned this from James Thomas. He's a professional barber, has a barber school in Dallas, Texas. Him and his wife, Shirley, managed my career for years, and they are like mentors to me, and they are family to me. James Thomas told me this a long time ago, and I'll never forget it. I really want y'all to put this in your phone or write this down. It's big. It might not be deep to you, but it's deep to me. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is only the extra. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is only the extra. I dare you to be better than your competition. I dare you to show up on time. I dare you to be dressed nice. I dare you not to be entitled. I dare you to make the bomb-ass cake. I dare you to be the best barber in Birmingham or the best musician. Prince Yelda is on here. Prince Yelda used to tour with me. Prince Yelda was always in the lobby ready to go. Or he said, hey, I'll meet you at the comedy club. And when I get to the comedy club, Prince Yelda already there. We like this to this day. When I tell you, I'm obsessed with young professionals. I love it. So that's it. Write that down. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is only the extra. You look at somebody that you admire. If you want what they got, do what they did to get what they got. There it is. And always remember, it's business, not personal. Accept correction. Correction can be the difference between you making $30,000 a year and $5 million a year. Remember that. Don't think you can't. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
Oh, man. Happy belated birthday, Pastor Haynes. We love you so much. I won't complain. I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, thank you for that, Rickey Smiley, because God is good like that. One poet put it like this: two men peered out from prison bars. One saw mud, but the other one saw the stars. Now, both of them were in a bad situation. They were locked up. They were trapped, but one looked up, and he beheld the stars that bedecked the heavens as bling-bling of eternity. The other one looked down, and all he saw was mud, muck, and mire. Again, same situation, but different outlook, because in this life it's your outlook that determines your outcome. It's your perspective that informs and inspires your performance. If you are negative, then all you're going to do is look down and see the negative. You're going to see the muck, the mire, the mud. But if you are in a bad situation but have a good outlook, then you'll end up saying with the late great Reverend Paul Jones, I won't complain. I won't complain. Number one, because even when life goes bad, God is still good. I like that right there, because let's be real, life will go bad. Let's be real, life won't always go the way that you want it to go, but somehow when you know that God is good, God even transforms our disappointments into a divine appointment. God takes what was negative and somehow snatches something positive out of it, so that Joseph told his brothers, y'all meant it for good, but God intended, y'all meant it for evil, but God worked it out for good, because God can take what others do to you and use it to work out something magically awesome and wonderful for you. And someone is listening even right now. You need to make up your mind with Reverend Paul Jones. I won't complain. I'm going to look up instead of looking down. And when I look up instead of looking down, not only will I see God's goodness even when life goes bad, I'll discover that instead of complaining about what is wrong, I need to claim what is right. I'm not going to spend no more time at the complaint window. I'm going to head over to the claim window and claim what God has for me. That's the word I give to everyone. Instead of complaining, go ahead and claim. Claim that which is good. Claim the future that God has in store for you. Claim your possibilities. Claim your potential. Claim all that God has that is good, and you'll overcome what you're going through that is bad. I've made up my mind. I'm going to be like the man that looked up. And when you look up, you can say with the psalmist, I'll look up to the hills from whence cometh my help, knowing my help comes from the Lord. I won't complain.
Man, appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let us know, everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, thank you, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and then I have a YouTube channel, Frederick Haynes.
Pastor Haynes, you know we played Frankie Beverly and Mays yesterday for your birthday. We played Golden Time of the Day.
I heard. Thank you, man.
And then we followed it with Before I Let Go, Pastor Haynes.
Oh, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Thank you.
We did. Man. Yeah, we're going to do it again for you, man. Hey, love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 12 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So, President-elect Joe Biden held a press conference yesterday in which he downplayed concern over President Trump's refusing to concede the election. Biden said his team will continue to make plans even without the intelligence briefings or federal funds set aside for the transition. Meanwhile, the New York Times reached out to election officials in 45 different states, and the official said there is no evidence that fraud might have changed the outcome of the presidential race. Now, in more election news, Democrat Cunningham conceded his race in North Carolina to incumbent Republican Senator Tom Tillis. This means that the balance in the Senate is now at 49 to 48 in favor of the Republicans. The Senate race in Alaska still has yet to be called, and the two races in Georgia will go into a runoff in January. And last, the case aiming to dismantle the Affordable Care Act went before the Supreme Court yesterday, and it looks like the majority conservative will not be striking it down. All right, that's what's happening in news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rock Sheezy, what's going down in sports?
Already, Eva. Well, more NFL games could possibly be canceled due to COVID-19. And if there are more games canceled, the NFL has approved a plan for a 16-team playoffs, which is 8 teams from each conference, which is more teams, 2 more teams in each conference, whatever, because all of the bye weeks are gone. So they're going to have to go ahead, if more of these COVID-19 situations happen, they got to cancel games, they got to shut down and go ahead and start the playoffs as is or whatever. So we'll keep you posted on that. In the meantime, 4 more Pittsburgh Steelers placed on the COVID list for being a high-risk, close contact with another player who did test positive for the Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger, Steelers quarterback, is also one of these players. So they're going to have to quarantine for the next 5 days. If the test is positive before Sunday's game versus Cincinnati, they will have to sit out. Now, Pittsburgh is 8-0. And by the way, shout out to head coach Mike Tomlin for leading the Steelers to their first ever 8-0 start. You know what I'm saying? But if they cannot play with Ben Roethlisberger, that could put their undefeated season at risk. Last but not least, Iron Mike Tyson admitted that he passed a drug test when he was in his 20s by using a Whizzinator. If you guys don't know what a Whizzinator is, it's a fake prosthetic man part. And it comes with a bag. It's called a Whizzinator. And, it comes with a bag. It's true. He admitted it in one of his fights.
Fill it up? You fill it up?
He filled it up with his baby's urine. He filled up this Whizzinator with his baby's urine to pass a drug test. Now, he never did any performing enhancing drugs, but he did admit that he did a lot of cocaine and marijuana back in the day. So to pass the test, he grabbed his baby's urine and put it in his Whizzinator and passed it.
Wow.
There it is, man. Gary with the
Go
team.
in there and pull out the wrong thing.
All right, y'all. Everybody mark your calendar for Sunday, November the 15th. Sunday, November the 15th, y'all, is D-Day, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that the Season 3 American Idol winner, Fantasia Taylor, y'all, is going to be hosting, y'all, a vegan cooking lesson on Instagram and Facebook. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Season 3 American Idol winner is going to be hosting this vegan cooking thing. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the best part that you can join in on the live action and make the same meals. And Fantasia, honey, she loves cooking completely free of meat, fish, and dairy. Y'all, they're saying, y'all, that mark your calendar and grab a friend and pull together your plant-based ingredients. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Fantasia announced the event on Instagram, and she boasted, y'all, about the vegan meals that she was eating as part of her new vegan diet, which looked like, she said, delicious vegan macaroni and cheese, plant-based ribs, and a glass of wine, y'all. And she
all y'all vegan folks, y'all gonna only live 2 weeks longer than everybody else.
Yeah. I don't understand it, though, Ricky. I mean, vegan macaroni and cheese and meat, what? I don't know, but anyway. Fantasia gonna be cooking.
Probably don't use dairy, the milk and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but, okay, well, congratulations. I'm told that's Sunday, November the 15th, y'all. That's at 2 o'clock, y'all. So follow Fantasia and eat vegan with her, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is sleep. On the high end, you say sleep, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Oprah has released her favorite 2020 things list. I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
Catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Bottom of the hour. Brad got the hot spot. What up, Brad?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing, then. Well, y'all, Oprah has released her 2020 favorite things list and is focused more on black-owned businesses. Now, one of Oprah's favorite things include a Teflon bag, which was created by Teflon Clemens. Oprah revealed about the bag. This unisex tote has quickly become the new it bag. It's made with feels real like vegan leather, and it's the perfect size for work or weekend. I take it, she said, I take the cream one with me everywhere. And who would love a shoulder strap with top handles? So that's what's up, Oprah supporting black-owned businesses, because, we wait on this list for Christmas time so we can see what she giving away to people. She started this way back on her show.
Yeah,
all right, y'all,
moving on. It's a good time,
on.
Brad, to do black businesses when nobody watching on TV no more. We can't really see that.
Oh, God.
Just saying.
Moving on, y'all.
I wasn't going to say that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Gary, don't do that.
Yeah,
it
but
looks
let's be
like
real.
Waiting to Exhale, y'all may be getting ready for a sequel. During an appearance on the Tamron Hall show, Loretta Devine said the sequel may actually be in the works. She told Tamron that I know Terry McMillan and I think Lee Daniels are working on something because he's been trying to get Waiting to Exhale back for so many years because it changed so much for everybody. Not just black women, but also many shows came out with the same girlfriend format that they use. She said, I think they're doing something about the kids of the women, and I think it's going to be coming out.
Man,
so
I'm
that's
so
what's
excited
up.
about that. Special K, don't Loretta Devine have a restaurant that she's opening up in Atlanta?
Yeah, they bringing back their Pigfoot Emporium. I think they're gonna have a vegan menu too.
You better stop.
They're gonna have vegan pig feet. I don't even know what that is, but they got it.
Leave Loretta alone. That's America's mama.
On that note,
What kind of pig feet they gonna have, Special K?
Well, they got Pigfoot pudding, they got Pigfoot pie, they got Pigfoot stew, they have Pigfoot cobbler. I mean, they have a whole wide list of things. I'll get you caught up on it now. Go ahead, Brett.
Pigfoot pudding.
coming up next, y'all, we got Rock T's HBCU, though.
Special K, who is this segment being brought to you by?
The Pigfoot Emporium. Restaurant. Check them out online.
Y'all hit us up for them wake up calls at 1-866-9 Ricky. 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27
lemonade.
27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning.
Now you know.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBCU.
Yeah, baby. Woohoo! What up, Rock Teasy up in the house, man? It's time for another HBC. We're going to continue to highlight and showcase, put a spotlight on all of our heroes and sheroes that attended our outstanding historically black colleges and universities. Are we going to Willowbrook, California? Y'all probably saying, there ain't no HBCU in Cali. What? I'm talking about that Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science, established in 1966 in response to inadequate medical access within the Watts region of LA, California. Come on now. Let's talk about one of y'all's former students. I'm talking about that Patricia Bath, an ophthalmologist and the first black female to receive a medical patent for inventing a laser treatment for cataracts. Let me put an S on that. She holds 5 total patents. Plural. Let me run down some of these accolades real quick. She's the first woman to lead a postgraduate training program in ophthalmology. She's the first woman elected to the honorary staff of the UCLA Medical Center. She's the first African-American woman to serve on a staff as a surgeon at the UCLA Medical Center. And oh, by the way, she also attended and graduated from Howard University College of Medicine with honors. Miss Patricia Bath, another proud HBCU alum from Charles Drew University of Medicine and Science and Howard University College of Medicine. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU, no! Man, that's awesome, man. Oh, my God. We're one of the best segments in radio. If you have any coronavirus questions, you can call right now. Talk to Dr. MJ Colley or get at us right now, 8669-RICKY, 8669-RICKEY. Dr. Colley, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. We're here with your coronavirus update. We had 10.3 million cases now after adding 140,000 yesterday, but the death rate is now going up, Ricky. We had basically 1,500 deaths yesterday as well. So, again, it's out there. Pfizer announced their vaccine. It stated that it was 90% effective. So
wait a minute. What does that mean, Dr. Colley? 90%?
Okay. Let's make that break. I'm so glad you asked that question.
Yes, sir.
They had 94 people that actually got COVID while in the trial. Out of the 44,000 people, 94 of them got the trial. Of those, 10% were people that were given active vaccine. They had gotten 2 doses and should have had immunity versus those who were given placebo. So that means that 90%, that's how that math is working out, and that sounds good. But understand this, the people in the trial are given the vaccine and just kind of placed out in the world. If they get exposed, they get exposed. If they don't, they don't. They're not exposing them to live virus. So 90% is pretty impressive, but it depends on whether they were following, mask guidelines and whether they had any exposures from other people, etc. So it's good that the efficacy rate is high, but 90% is really, really impressive and highly unusual for a vaccine other than the measles vaccine, which is 90% effective. So over time, it has proven to be. So hopefully this one will prove to be as well. But in the bottom of the news, you might not have heard this. Eli Lilly received emergency approval for an active antibody product. Now, this is similar to the one that President Trump got when he was diagnosed with the coronavirus, but he got a 3-antibody cocktail. The one that Eli Lilly has gotten approval for is called bamlanivimab. Bamlanivimab. I don't know how they come up with these names, but that's what it's called. It only has 1 antibody in it, but it's approved for people with mild cases, so people that are tested positive can get this. The issue is that it's an infusion. And the infusion takes about an hour. You get 700 milligrams of the infusion in an hour, which means you have to go to an infusion center. And the price is astronomical. And so whether it's going to be readily available for people and insurance companies will cover it, that will be the question. But that's instant treatment for an active infection versus the vaccine.
A lot of good damn information this morning, Dr. Collier. We got some phone calls lined up. Let's go to the phones real quick. Good morning.
I'm going back to work, and I want to know how to keep myself safe in the office.
Okay. Again, social distancing, which is very important, and most office environments are trying to follow those guidelines. But if you have an individual in the office that's being nosy with their mask, wearing their mask below their nose or under their chin, or not following the guidelines, bring it to the attention of somebody in management, because that person puts everybody at risk. And I've noticed that the behaviors are becoming a little more slack. Even though there are signs that say mask required to enter this business, there are people that work at that business that aren't wearing masks. So it's very important that you make sure that mask wearing is there. And, of course, social distancing, wear your mask, and washing your hands frequently. Do not forget that hand sanitizer in the work environment. Very important.
All right, you're on with Dr. Collier. Good morning.
Hey, this is Rashawn from Baltimore. And I wanted to know, could you get the coronavirus from having sex?
Yes, you can. No documented cases, but the coronavirus has been found in vaginal fluids and in semen, which means you could give it to her, Rashad, or she could give it to you technically, particularly if, other forms of creative sex are involved in the process, things we can't talk about on the radio. But the answer to the question is yes, if a person has been diagnosed and you need to stay, continue your social distancing and be like the lady in Pretty Woman, don't kiss on the mouth.
Yeah, bro, call me, man. I'm going to show you how to put that plastic up and cut that.
So the answer to the question is yes, you can get coronavirus from sex.
Hey, Dr. Collier, go ahead and do your disclaimer, man. I'm not going to play with you this morning, sir. We're trying to be professional today.
These are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show or its radio affiliates. Please tune in tonight to my Facebook Live, 7 p.m. Go to Ask Dr. MJ, and go to my website, lifodrops.com, to find out about boosting your immune system and protecting yourself from the coronavirus.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Blue Ivy Carter, y'all. They're saying that she appeared to have the work ethic of her parents, honey. Now, they're saying that the eldest daughter of Beyonce and Jay-Z, y'all, she has narrated, y'all, the book Hair Love, according to Arthur. Now, they're saying writer Matthew Cherry, y'all, he tweeted a link and a sample, y'all, of the audio version of his children's book, illustrated by Vashante Harrison, featuring narration by the 8-year-old Little Miss Blue Ivy. And here's how she said it, y'all, how it went down.
Dreamscape presents Hair Love by Matthew A. Cherry, narrated by Blue Ivy Carter.
Oh, that's nice. Now, that's cute. That's cute.
Yes, Blue sounds amazing. I thought she would probably sound like her mama, but she didn't even sound like her mama. She sounds,
don't do that.
No, I thought she would have
like
her
herself.
Voice. Yeah, she does. She has the cutest little voice, but she's already being a child star. We talked about this yesterday on Dish Nation, but I kind of feel, though, that's good she's doing that. But, Ricky, I think we should keep kids, let them stay kids, though, for a little while. Let them continue playing with her baby dolls.
The thing about it is, I'm sure she do and whatever, but, she establishing herself, trying to see what direction she going in when she become an adult, but I'm sure they protect her and allow her to be kids. Because when you look at all those, the stuff what Michael Jackson used to talk about, I'm sure a lot of celebs kind of shield their children and allow them to have a real childhood. So, it's just all about balance.
That's where I was going. That's what I was thinking. Because if you have a bunch of children, would you want your kids to do stuff like, being...
Well, first of all, don't come for me for my bunch of children.
Not a bunch like
I definitely have a beautiful, nice-sized family. And if my daughter wanted to read children's book and had the opportunity to narrate something so transcending, absolutely. It's about pride in having your hair and being a black woman and a little black girl. So I would definitely be up for that.
Yeah. All right, then. Okay. Well, moving on. Another celebrity news. Speaking of daughter, y'all, Steven Spielberg's daughter, baby, honey, she is speaking out. She is opening up about her experience, y'all, in the adult film industry. Now, honey, Miss Michaela Spielberg, she said, y'all, that, she really happy that she revealed that she's was start doing work in adult film. She said earlier this year, she said, quote, I got tired of, honey, not being able to capitalize on my body, and frankly, I got really tired of being told to hate my body. And I also just got tired of working day to day in a way that wasn't satisfying my soul. She said, I feel like doing this kind of work, honey, I'm able to satisfy other people, but that feels good because it's not in a way that makes me feel violated. She said, I've always, honey, been a very sexually nurtured person. And then she went on to say about her dad, Steven Spielberg, was very happy about it and stuff. She said, my parents, despite what people have written on Embarrassed, she said they are actually kind of expecting it to be my career, honey, some sort of outsider art or taboo art, because they've always known that I was a little bit neurotic, y'all. She said, that's not to say all performers are neurotic, just the kind of performer that I am.
Well, she need to keep that to herself and go and do her thing instead of coming out doing it under your dad's name.
No, but guess what? Don't make
parent proud of that.
Yes, but guess what? Though, I guess they say we'll never adopt another damn black one because, Steven Spielberg is white and very rich, and she's black. She's a black girl, honey, and they adopted Miss Michaela, honey, and gave her that name, Spielberg.
You got to add that part on.
Well, I just want to let people know, just know what you're talking about. So you just got to put it out there and stuff, honey. So, but they ain't bringing no more Michaela brothers and sisters to that family. They say, she's enough. As you know, Steven Spielberg ain't that doggone happy neither, but she said they're happy. So congratulations to Michaela, y'all. She's doing great things, honey, for the world and the people.
She's gonna be making porn, and the walls gonna be bleeding. Kind of weird porn. Especially what kind of weird porn she gonna be making.
Yes, Miss Michaela.
Porn featuring her and E.T. that little big head alien. That little big head alien.
Not the finger that light up.
All day. The color today, honey, is one of my favorites.
Probably warm up too.
The color today is sleet. On the high end, you say sleet. On the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for the day, honey. Go, Michaela.
All right. Hey, here we go. Time for the wake up call.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You niggas, he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better.
Happy Veterans Day.
Wake up. Each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning, this is Kay calling from Hinesville, Georgia. I would like to shout out my dad, Mark, and my baby, Haitian. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Happy Veterans Day, y'all.
This is Big KB from Brooklyn, giving a shout out to my brother, Sean Buford. Happy Veterans Day. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
My name is Tiffany, calling from Orlando, Florida. I want to give a shout out to my cousin, Sharita, who just graduated from Master Staff Sergeant. To the veterans in our family, Jessica, Allen, Uncle Ronnie, Auntie Angela, Ashley, and Jonathan. I'm so proud of you guys, and I love you, and wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Because we gon' let them know. Come on, Charleston, wake up. Baton Rouge, wake up. Tallahassee said, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Montgomery, wake up. Columbus, wake up.
Come on.
And Albany, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hey, appreciate it, Brad.
You're welcome, Ricky.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Fred.
Oh, yes, your problem's not too big for the Lord.
Yeah, that's right, Pastor Fred.
Your problem not too big for the Lord.
Come on.
Hey, if you give it to Him, He'll work it out for you. Your problem's not too big for the Lord.
That's right, Pastor Fred.
Your problem's not too big.
It's not.
For the Lord. Sometimes, Brother Ricky, I know people may not agree with me, but you got to get some attitude.
Yeah.
You've got to get some attitude. Something I call Rasputia. You've got to get a Rasputia spirit.
Yes.
You've got to be able to look at your problems, look at your situations, and say, how you doing? You got to get a Rasputia spirit. Rasputia didn't care how big she was.
Come on.
She did what she wanted to do. So you got to look your situation in the face and say, situation, how you doing? How you doing? Look at your friends. When they say you're not coming through, you got to tell them, friends, how you doing? Look at your finances and say, money, how you doing? How you doing? Say, how you doing?
All right, Pastor Fred, let everybody know how you can be reached.
You can follow me at The Real Pastor Fred.
Black Tony, what's going on?
I know what's going on. Y'all done got me in trouble up here over my mama. Y'all done got me in trouble.
How we get you in trouble,
Black Tony? Regular ass job. Y'all messing with y'all. Well, y'all always want somebody to do something extra.
What?
Y'all always want me. You done had your folks down there at the radio station send me an email. My sister put the email up, so just said in front of my mom, the radio station folks said they sent me a thing talking about I gotta get a Zoom thing on my phone, on my internet. Now my mama done tripped out talking about you ain't finna run my light bill up with all that Zoom and everything on there. That's how them white folks find out what you doing in your house. Man, I done got cussed out last night.
Oh,
man. Y'all.
Yeah, we got
me out. You talking about you better go to that radio station like you been doing all these years. Man, y'all done got me. Man, y'all got me messed up. I ain't finna hook all this stuff up to my phone and my mama internet. Tell my phone run her light bill up. Tell my you tell your boss, man. Tell your boss, man, you need to come pay that light bill. He want you to hook all that stuff up.
Look, Black Tony, you don't have no laptop?
I ain't got no laptop.
I'm trying to set you up with your. We trying to make your life easy. What you mean?
I know, cuz my mama don't like all that stuff. She said she's talking about you finna hook up stuff to my house and have my light bill ran up.
Your mama got an iPhone. Anybody in y'all house got an iPhone? All you need is a cell phone stand and an iPhone. You don't even need an iPad, Black Tony.
Sorry, I got a cricket phone. You know I got a damn cricket. Why you, man?
Oh, you talking about the flip phone?
Why you causing me all these problems, y'all? I just want to come to work like a regular person. And then you go cause all these drama for me, Shawty.
You don't come to work, though. Yeah, you don't never show up.
My mama said you need to go. Shawty, my mama gonna call you. I gave her your number. I said, look, call him and talk to him about it. He the one that came up with all this.
But Black Tony, you don't come to work. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I got fussed at all last night, Rick.
You don't come to work, though.
I got a whooping. I got a whole whooping. Messing with you. This little regular radio stuff.
Let it out, dog. I know how you feel, dog. Let it out, dog.
I'm a grown ass man. I done got my ass whooped.
The pain is there, man. Let it out.
I can't stay.
Let it out, dog. Let it out, dog. There it is. Let it out, dog.
What's up?
Get it out.
Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right. 6 minutes after the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful Veterans Day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Blue Ivy. Oh, Blue Ivy, she's narrating books, she's doing movies, she's editing, she's doing this and that and the other. Well, baby, step aside, Blue Ivy, because Adonis Graham is in the making, y'all. Adonis is the 3-year-old son, y'all, of rapper Drake, y'all, and they're saying, y'all, that Adonis Graham has been working on his yoga poses. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Drake's 3-year-old son showed his flexibility in a cute little TikTok video posted with his mom, Miss Sophia Brousseau. Now, they're saying Adonis model Sophia's every move as the two worked on a sweat side-by-side thing on Sunday. And she put hashtag baby yoga and hashtag, we love my son, and she did all these other wonderful things. Now, I saw the video, y'all, and it's really cute. I mean, I think 3-year-old boys should, learn how to do yoga to eliminate the stress and stuff from the day-to-day living or what have you that they may have to go through. And it looks amazing. And I think more kids should get into yoga, even though I don't know how to do yoga. Do y'all know how to do yoga?
No, I did it one time. One of my best friends, Marvin, his fiance, we were out on the beach trying to do yoga, and it was hard. That was really hard.
Now, the hot yoga is what you need to do, though.
No, what is
that
hot yoga?
Bikram yoga is like where they have the room. Yeah, they have the room at about 105 to 10 degree temperature, and that's where you practice yoga. But I practice daily,
so
and my
you can
kids
do yoga
practice
in a black church.
But anyway, honey, congratulations to Adonis, y'all, and his yoga thing. He did real cute little poses and things, so that's cute, honey. I'm sure Drake loves it. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all. Oh, Eva, we're so glad, girl, you didn't go back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's being reported, y'all, that they shut down, honey. The crew, honey. Some of the crew members tested positive, y'all, for COVID-19, honey. They're saying,
Housewives of Atlanta.
Yeah, they say everything is shut down, honey, right now. They say they're pausing everything until everyone can be tested, and quarantined. Now, they're saying that the source added that it's a really scary situation because this affects more than just the cast, but their families as well. And they're saying cast member Cynthia Bailey allegedly canceled an event yesterday because of this. So, they're going to have
to put all them on the Tyler Perry campus.
But I can't confirm that she is not the one with COVID, but we definitely need to pray for COVID Jesus to help us on out.
Yeah, they need to move all that on the Tyler Perry production campus.
Okay.
Everybody in all them little houses, little townhouses Tyler Perry got built out there. Y'all can go from house to house and tape your housewives self to death.
Yeah. I know that's right.
Right there on campus. That'll be beautiful.
And then my final story, y'all, Candy Burris, y'all, she said that Nene Leakes will be missed, y'all. Now, they're saying that Candy said that Nene will be missed, and she was talking to Steve Harvey on his Steve Harvey Watch, and she said, quote, she will be missed on the show for sure. She said, I'm not trying to take anything from her, but she was a great addition to the show, and she also added that they don't really talk right now. They're not as close as, people may think they are. And she said that, some people say that the reason why she quit because of negotiations or whatever. She said, sometimes you get what you want, sometimes you don't get what you want. So evidently, she parted ways. So I think they might not even need to air the show though, Ricky, because the Nene not gonna be on there. No use to them even having the show on the air.
Oh, you tried it? Portia's on there, Candy's on there, Kenya, Cynthia. They got newcomers on there. Other people can get their checks too now, Gary.
Yeah, but Nene is the star.
Don't do that.
Yeah,
but it wasn't a one-person show. It's an ensemble show. This is not the Nene show. It's the Housewives.
But every time they talked about Housewives, they would say Nene. Nene was the name that
I
came
do agree with that, but they not saying
do y'all think Nene gonna get her own show somewhere else?
Probably.
Oh,
She's
she can
good
host
enough.
events. Man, Nene can get good money hosting events.
She
People come out just because, absolutely. I love her, and
me too.
I love Greg.
The color of the day is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is sleet. On the high end, you say sleet, Ricky, and on the low, you say gray. That's your color for today.
I think Greg gonna get the call to preach the gospel. Greg look like
he's definitely anointed.
If he ever get the call to start preaching, Greg will move right up to bishop immediately because he look just like a bishop. I can see Greg there over there. I would love to have communion from Greg.
Walking slow to the pulpit.
Yeah, walk up there and Greg over there and Nene over there perched with her first lady stuff on, sitting on that front row. And Greg, give me my cracker and my Welch's grape juice.
All right.
Boy, nothing. But hey, wait a minute. We need to talk about that one day, Kim. You need to write this down. We need to talk about the new communion. We don't like it. We can't. Everybody got these big thumbs and big fingers. We can't open up that little thing to get that little cracker out.
Off the top of it, yes.
And the cracker is not crunchy anymore. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's some foam that comes from the FedEx packages. Yeah. I don't know what that. It ain't got no taste in it. I do not like. Man, y'all need to figure out that this body of Christ that they doing now is not going to get you into the kingdom of God.
Okay,
you go back to the old body of Christ when your pastor would crunch up real saltine crackers up there while they holding those sheets up and get you some Welch's grape juice. And when you walk out with that cracker crumb up in your upper molar, you felt like you was going to heaven really, really, really soon. But we are doomed to hell. Sitting up there, open up these little miniature Capri Sun packages with this little foam and stuff. Jesus ain't pleased. Go ahead, Gary.
Oh, I'm done, honey. You just close it out.
Already, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We were talking about Thanksgiving and how everybody's planning to celebrate Thanksgiving and stay safe, man. It's so scary. Real quick, Eva, Brett, Gary, Rock TV, what are your plans? Go ahead, Eva.
Well, for me, I'm going to keep it really simple this year. My husband's family's staying in Texas. My family's staying in Los Angeles. And like Gary noted earlier, I got so many kids. I have a family full already. So I'm just going to keep it real simple at home.
Right, some Cornish hens and some dressing.
Exactly.
Yep. Brad, what about you?
Beef salad.
Oh man, I'm just I really don't even know yet. I haven't even really decided, but I definitely.
What your mama talking about? I know she's gonna do.
I
something.
haven't seen my mom in so long. I missed them so bad. Like they in Chicago, so and my mama ain't trying to fly at all. Okay,
no,
she's
playing.
older. Her and my auntie, they not playing with this COVID stuff. So I don't know. I might just end up.
So I kind of found out that your mama be taking gigs, and because y'all look so much alike, and she know your whole act. Your mama be getting that money, Brett. So if you missing out on gigs, you need to talk to your mama. Gary, what about you?
Well, I'm going home when I already told my mom I want an okra gumbo. We just gonna. My brother
nobody
already
want that.
I want that, and that's what we're gonna have. Okra gumbo. And we're gonna be celebrating the 10th year anniversary of my daddy's death. He died on Thanksgiving.
Gary, he sure did. Your daddy died Thanksgiving morning, and y'all sat down. Your dad died in the house.
Yep.
Thanksgiving morning, and y'all sat down and had dinner that evening.
Yes, we had to have Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, so so we had the dinner and everything there. So we're gonna be just doing that. It was. Ricky. We had anticipated it that he was gonna die, so we didn't really. It wasn't nothing that we just like. Oh Lord, we just can't survive. So we continued the dinner and went on with life.
Wow, Rock T.
Yeah, man. We normally go over my parents' house, of course, every year for Thanksgiving, but that's not gonna happen. So we just gonna sit at the crib and have our little Thanksgiving. Mom and Dad may come over, depending, because my mom and dad, they old school. They this COVID thing is like, honey, we love you over there. If you need something, we'll send something your way, but we may just stay right here at our house. So we ain't going nowhere. They probably ain't going nowhere, and we're gonna keep it simple.
Yeah, especially because we got to stay safe.
Yeah,
we got to stay safe. We want to do Thanksgiving or whatever, but it's just not worth nobody going to the hospital and being on a ventilator because that virus affects everybody differently. What are your thoughts, Kay?
Well, we kind of like Rock T, man. We keeping it simple. We'll probably go over to my mother-in-law house. It's not a whole lot of us. It's only going to be about 6 of us together. So 6, 7 of us. So we're just going to keep it simple, man. Just go over there, eat.
And chill out. Let's see what y'all think. Good morning.
It's going to be me and my daughter, and grandmother, of course, is older, so I don't want to expose her to my daughter who's been going to school. So we will cook and take her a plate and then come on back home, and that's it. You need to stay safe, and I don't want to spread anything.
My plans for Thanksgiving, I won't be doing the normal because I just can't see me getting down with the face mask and trying to eat, so I'm going to just keep it within my household this year. No big family functions for me.
Man, we're in South Carolina. We still having Thanksgiving. We ain't worried about COVID. We gathering with our family, man. We living life. Every day could be our last day.
My plans for Thanksgiving is to just fish dinner for my mom. She's 93, and I'm going to make sure she's taken care of, and I'm coming back home.
So it's just going to be me, my fiance, and our daughter at home. I can't go to Virginia to get my mother because she's older, so we're going to stay at home and do it alone.
Plans will be per usual. Family gatherings, tons to eat with the collard greens and the neck bones.
To be safe and blessed and to be able to be with my family and remain safe. Just my granddaughter coming from college because I lost my daughter last year, and my granddaughter's coming home from college, and it's just going to be her and my spouse and another family member. Keeping it safe.
Yeah. Listen, if you blessed enough, if God has been good to you and you have a dining room and a kitchen table, man, you could have, y'all could bless the food. Or people doing their Thanksgiving dinner on Zoom. Y'all see Joe Biden talking to his task force. He got all of them up there on those TVs like the Hollywood squares. Joe Biden said he ain't finna get sick, but they don't have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But listen, you got to be you got to be safe, y'all. Please be safe. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, our favorite grandmama just walked in the studio. Miss Bernice Jenkins in the hit.
Janie.
Hey,
Good morning, Janie.
good morning. How are you?
I'm good this morning. Just another day that the Lord has kept me.
Yeah.
He woke me up this morning in my right mind.
Yeah.
slid me in my house shoes.
All right now.
Clean across the floor.
Yes, ma'am.
My house shoes was way over there by the window. I didn't have to take a step. When I stepped on the floor, he slid me.
Yes, he did.
When you can't walk, he'll slide you.
Slide you.
Yeah, won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
That's what he did.
Said he would.
Yes, he would. Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Govern yourselves.
Accordingly.
The senior pastor will not be preaching this morning. Last night, the first lady had made him a pot of mustard greens, boiled cabbage, chitlins, black-eyed peas, and barbecue pig knuckles yesterday. And the pastor ate so much he came down with the Tyler Perry stomach virus. And that's why they call it that, because every 10 minutes he was running up out of the bed to go and meet the Browns. Yeah, they say them pig knuckles will tear you up. Janie. The church announcements. The church is asking all saints to pray hard for the children of Deacon Turnipseed. You know Deacon Turnipseed, Janie?
Yeah!
He's been released from singing in the youth choir. All three of them was born without thumbs. And they be messing with other members. They be messing up the other members because they can't snap their fingers to keep time. They'll call on the Lord. They can't snap their fingers. Homegoing service of Deacon Willie Thomas. You know Deacon Willie Thomas?
Yeah.
His homegoing service gonna be Saturday. Now he was 97 years old and he passed on Monday, and he suffered from chronic constipation, hypertension, sneezing fits, more sneezing fits, severe big toe cramps, extreme dandruff, and more sneezing fits. But Janie, that ain't what killed him. He went to check his mailbox and had a pocket full of them loose almonds. You know them loose almonds? And some squirrels ran up under his shorts to get at them nuts.
News headlines,
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Good morning. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here to give you a quick look at your front page news. President-elect Joe Biden held a press conference downplaying the concern over President Trump's refusing to concede the election. Now, Biden said his team will continue to make plans even without access to intelligence briefings or the federal funds set aside for the transition. But an eyebrow-raising comment yesterday happened when Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said, and I quote, "There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration." Not exactly sure what he's alluding to, but we shall see. Also, a Pennsylvania postal worker who claimed to have witnessed election fraud admitted to investigators that he lied. Meanwhile, the New York Times reached out to the election officials in every single state, and none of them have found evidence of any voter fraud at all. Now, in health news, coronavirus cases are still going up. We hit over 10 million cases here in the U.S. Texas has become the first state to hit 1 million cases, and California is not far behind. And for people that are relying on government health care coverage during the pandemic, it looks like the Supreme Court is expected to uphold Obamacare. Republicans appeared before the court for a third time yesterday, hoping to overturn the entire Affordable Care Act, but had a very hard time making their case. Even more conservative judges voted to keep it. And finally, congratulations is in order. Shout out to Asia Branch. That's right. She is the first Black woman to represent Mississippi in the Miss USA pageant. Asia won USA, Miss USA, and now will go on to represent the U.S. in the Miss Universe pageant. Shout out to her. And I have to give a last shout out to all the veterans out there. My brother, Andre Renee Smith, my dad, who was a Navy vet, all the veterans out there. We represent you today. We support you. We love you. And we thank you for your service. All right. That's what's going down in news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley morningshow.com. Rock teasy, oh sheezy. What's going down in sports?
My knees, Eva Bashizi. Big up to all the veterans out there, man. If more NFL games are canceled due to COVID, the NFL has approved plans for a 16-team playoffs. 8 teams from each conference, which is 2 more teams than normal. All right, that'd be kind of cool. 4 Pittsburgh Steelers placed on the COVID list for being a high-risk close contact with another player who did test positive for COVID-19. One of those players is quarterback Ben Roethlisberger. Now, you know Pittsburgh is 8-0. He will have to quarantine for 5 days. If he tests positive before Sunday's game against Cincinnati, he'll have to sit out. So they put that 8-0 record in jeopardy right there. Last but not least, Iron Mike Tyson admitted that he passed a drug test when he was in his 20s by using a Whizzinator, which is a fake prosthetic man part, so to speak, that has a built-in bag that you can store someone else's urine. And Tyson admitted that he put his baby's urine in the Whizzinator one time to pass a drug test. Now he did admit that he never did performing enhancing drugs, but he did do some cocaine and marijuana back in the day. So he had to pass a couple of them doggone tests. So the Whizzinator saved the day. Let's go.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Dawn Robinson, a founding member of the 90s girl group In Vogue, is not against the reunion, y'all, but she made it clear that she only wants the original members to be a part of it. She said, every time I try to go back and do something with them, it just blows up. Some things are better just left undone and finished. However, I won't say never. My problem is Rona, I don't know if her name is Rona or Rana, being there. She said, I think she's great. She's never done anything to me. She's not a bad person at all. I do know that she needs to step back if we're going to do a reunion at all. It just needs to be the 4 of us, she said. Ooh. What y'all think about
that's
that?
That's like New Edition doing a reunion and leaving out Johnny Gill.
Yeah, every time I see them, I just remember the other 2 girls. Nothing
she
against
them. Like, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
She said, step back. And I understand because they came up from the dirt all together. So
they did. Yeah. And you know what? Right now is definitely the time for a lot of those acts from back in the day to reunite. It's a lot of money out there to get. Man. And we would love to see In Vogue back together with
the
Rona,
original crew, right? I mean, nothing against the other girl, but the original crew.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, y'all. So let me just say this last thing. I wonder if John Boyer is worried about his career after he did his Black Lives Matter speech, because it sounds like he is a little bit. He said, I understand looking from the outside in, it might seem like, oh, you've been in this and you've been in that. But how many actors do you know who have been in big franchises? It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to have stability for the rest of your life. He also recalled his dad's previous experiences with the cops, saying that I've been stopped and searched, and my dad, who was a Pentecostal minister, got stopped on the way back from church, and I was little. He said, everybody knows, especially if you grew up in Peckham, somebody who goes through the darkest scenarios with the police. Oof, Lord have mercy. Well, I hope he gets some good movie roles coming up, and that doesn't affect him, because, I mean, man, you can't even say what you want to say or how you feel anymore. That's crazy. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up the Hot Spot. Coming up next, we got Chef Boudreaux, Kurt Boudreaux, and we got the praise mix down with the White Stone. The time now, y'all, was 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all give it up, man. It's time for quarantine cooking with the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
popping. Man, today I got a slow smoked turkey stew, man.
What?
Come on.
Yeah, man, I smoked. So I had some turkey legs that I smoked. Put on my smoker. If you don't have none, they sell them at the store. You can just pop them in the oven.
Right.
But I smoked some turkey legs, man. I pulled the meat from the bone. Then I made a roux. Chopped up some red onion, some carrots, some celery, red potatoes with a little garlic. Poured that into and then once I made the roux, I put those vegetables in, made my stock, put that in there, and just cooked that all down, man. And then I added the turkey on the back end and let that simmer for about 10 minutes. Topped it with a little parsley. And man, that's a wrap. I'm telling you, easy peasy.
Man,
That sounds good.
Quick and simple, man. But you know, your time is just letting it cook.
Right. Don't rush it.
That's it.
Do you do potatoes with it or pasta or rice?
Yeah. Well, you could do, man. Look, I had mine
on a
was
bed of rice.
Bed of rice. You could even make it into a little dumpling if you want to.
What?
Watch out now. Watch out now.
Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, well, let everybody know how they can find this recipe.
Man, you can find this at Rickey Smiley Official. You can also follow your boy at Boudreaux's Catering on Facebook and on Instagram _Boudreaux1.
There it is. Y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only, the Black Tony of Foods, Kurt Boudreaux.
Pimpin'.